So you're not targeting people who love fitness. You are targeting people who love dogs. And once you build the relationship through your brand, you can say to them, I noticed that you love taking your dog to the park and going on walks. I'm a health and fitness coach, and I thought that you would make an amazing coach too. Have you ever done, any specific workout programs? I noticed that you love running a lot with your dog. That opens up a door for conversation. You're targeting a specific market that is just like you, and it helps you to not be stuck in this little Beachbody box. We are more than that. You all have something to offer, way more than that. So just as we talked about branding, now it's your time to think about how can you bring that brand into your social media platforms, because this is the thing that is going to lead your business. This is going to become your niche. This is going to become your network of people, your tribe, okay? So your tribe is not going to be people who love health and fitness. It most likely will not be that. And if it is, you might struggle to find anybody to help because they're already being helped. So you need to rely on that brand to bring it into your social media. So once again, we're not posting about, the programs themselves. You can talk about them and talk about your results, but I don't want you just taking a picture of the box and that's all you're sharing, or taking a picture of Shailene Johnson and Payo, or, whatever, the 21 Day Fix. That's not what we're doing. When people go to your pages, they shouldn't be able to look through the first 12 photos and say, she's a Beachbody coach. That's your underlying thing. They should go to your page and see a theme. What that theme is depending upon your brand. It could be that you love photography. It could be that you are a dog lover and into fitness, and you take photos of you and your dog on a run every single day. It could be that you are into baking gluten-free treats. It could be that you love finding new places to hike. That's going to be the biggest thing that's going to drive your business forward, helping to create relationships with new people. So this brand needs to come into every aspect of your social media. And so we're not putting Beachbody in the forefront. We're not posting our links. We are not saying, I'm a Beachbody coach, writing it across our photo, Beachbody. It's okay to talk about it. I'm not saying that. But when people go to your page, I don't want them to think, oh gosh, another network marketing company, another girl in network marketing who's going to try and sell me something, because that's not our intention. Our intention is to love people. Our intention is to help people. Our intention is to put their needs first. So that's what we do. We create relationships and we offer them help. And through that help is, yes, a challenge pack, but the sale is what comes along with it. They come first. So when you think about branding yourself, I want you to think about how you're presenting yourself, all the way from how you look, your dress, what is it that you're going to be wearing? What is that image that when people think of you or people see something, they're going to think of you? So, I love tribal things. You can see my designs. I love bright colors. I love anything that is, motivational, that is lifting people up, that has to do with God. That's me. So when people see things that correlate with one another, they think of me. They think of, fearless. My sign right here, when people see this, they think of me. So it could be a color scheme even. You could say I'm only posting photos that have writing on them that are green or that are gold. Something so simple as that, it actually catches people's attention and they expect it then from you. So don't underestimate the power of what you look like, how you dress, colors that you use. Those all matter. So I encourage you today to write down the things that you are going to present to your social media as your brand. Who do you want to, reach? And what does that look like? Because, something like I wear a lot of funky pants, like workout clothes. I just love the different colors, the brightness, the, different patterns. I do a lot of crazy workouts, and I do a lot of like handsprings and flips, and I'm upside down all the time. So I get tagged all the time in whether it's clothing or crazy workout routines. Like that's my brand. So what's your brand? You need to think about it, and then every single time that you go to post on social media, I want you to ask yourself, does this encompass my brand, or is this coming out of left field? Is this me? Is this the me that I want to present to the world? Because the only thing that people will know of you is what you choose to present. So, that can go many different ways. People only know you from what you present. So you need to think about that. This is where our team kind of steps up and above other teams, is because we really ingrain this branding in them. A lot of other coaches, they just kind of go about their posts thoughtlessly. If that's a word. I don't think it's a word. Without thought. And, they'll post like sweaty selfie of the day. It's blurry, it's like bad coloring, and that's like all they posted. And then they posted like something about their food, and then they posted, oh, I'm like with my baby, and then they posted, here's my dog, and then they posted, oh, here's Shailene Johnson, and here's the 21-day fix, and oh yeah, another sweaty selfie. Oh yeah, here's my food for the day. Oh yeah, and like that might be okay on Snapchat, but let me tell you, on Instagram and Facebook, that doesn't work. That does not work. You need a specific image of who you want to be presented as on social media. I'm not saying that means you have to be all dolled up, have makeup on all the time, and every single photo has to be perfect. That's not what I'm saying. But people will notice when they go to your page over another Beachbody Coach's page that you present yourself as a professional, that you come across as somebody who knows their stuff, or somebody that's like got it together. You're not this like hot mess with blurry photos and things all over the place. Like you've got it together. And so when it comes down to it, when you talk to that person and another Beachbody coach talks to that person, and they go and they look at your page, they're gonna go with the person who's got it together, who comes across more as a professional, who has a theme, who has, just this overall feeling and vibe to who you are, versus somebody who's a hot mess central and has, just everything and anything. Your business page should be business. And that could include, family. If your target market is being a mom, and then that's great. But I want you to be intentional about what you post. You're not just gonna post like, here's a picture of my baby all the time. You need to be intentional of what it is that you are presenting. So today I want you to think about your brand and how you can bring that into your social media presence. I want you to write out details of your brand and how that's going to translate. Think about, like I said, your image, how you want to be presented, like how you look. Are you like into fashion, and so whenever you are posting, like you want to be in the next cool outfit? Maybe you just don't care, like you're a mom and you're like, hey, this is what I have to work with. Like, this is me, this is real stuff, but yet you're gonna show like cool, funny videos of you and your son doing push-ups, or you doing squats, holding them every single day, and how you're drinking your shake and you're feeding your baby the bottle, and how maybe you have spit up on your shoulder, but you're still working because that's what you do. You're a mom and you work at home, and this is your life. You can have whatever brand. There's no right or wrong, but I encourage you today to write it down. Get that vision. And then go back and look at what you've posted so far. And if it doesn't correlate, delete. Delete the photos, delete the post that do not align with your vision and your brand. Because people choose to follow you or not off of the first 7 seconds of looking at your page. So if those last posts, if that little Instagram box of 12 photos, I think it is, doesn't look like they go together and just they're kind of a mess, you need some deleting and you need some new posts. Because that, in a split second, is what people are going to judge you off of whether they want to follow you or not. So be intentional with your brand on your social media. And I want you to do the same with Snapchat, because yes, it is a time for people to see you, to see all of you, to be goofy, to have fun, to play with filters and show your real life. But I want you to be true to yourself on there too, because if you are presenting yourself in a way on Facebook and then on Snapchat, they're seeing a little bit of a different side, they might get a little confused. So I want your things to align and be true to yourself so that everything correlates and everything is smooth and everything relates to one another. And they just get different aspects of you in the different social media outlets. So those are your assignments today. Write down a list of your brand, of your vision, how you want other people to view you, and really what that niche is going to be outside of just health and fitness. It could be related to health and fitness, for example, more of a targeted thing, like I said, gluten-free, or food allergies, or maybe it's a certain type of workout, maybe it's like TRX, I don't know, whatever it is. Find your niche, and then we're gonna go after it. You're gonna look at your page, go delete things that don't make sense, go delete things that don't look good, delete things that are weak posts, and move forward in confidence. Embrace you, embrace your brand, and just go for it.